And that sound and that feeling, that is the frequency and vibrations. What the old world used so predominantly. And the true reason behind all the bells that magically disappeared. Or they tell us it was for ammunition for the wars. But many truths get lost in the fog of war.
Don't they though?
The healing and uplifting properties of bells have been used for generations. But it goes deeper than that, moving us from the true nature of this realm, making us all that much easier to control, question everything from.
They are trapping your soul within the earth. You are body, mind, and soul. The soul is the watcher, the observer. The mind is the projector. The body is what the soul lands in when the mind projects you into. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You are the consciousness experiencing the program being ran by the central nervous system. The central nervous system is playing the simulation that your consciousness is experiencing. Now, your body is the earth. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. The body is the mark of the beast of the simulation. The solar system is within yourself. The 7 planets are the 7 chakras. They are the 7 seals in the Bible because they seal your true soul form. What the archons are doing are keeping you in the lower states of consciousness by chemical food addictions and keeping you in fear so you identify as the physical body. Because the mind is the bridge between the soul and the body. By tricking your mind, it traps your soul in this physical body, which is the earth. Death has the word ether in it because when you die, you go from the physical to the astral plane. If you die with a false identification of the self in the lower states of consciousness, you will die with an extra veil on top of your soul which you need to strip off, which will then cause you to reincarnate into the physical world. Devil is deveil. You deveil yourself by lack of knowledge of wisdom of the self. Physical is the phi cycle. This is phi, the torus field, the cycle of the torus field. Birth certificates are basically the cooperation that you represent because you are identifying yourself with the physical body. They are trapping your soul within the
internet of the ancient world used those. These are vortexes. And to contain a vortex, whether it's fluid or electricity, you need a circle.
That last one was heavy duty, man.
Like these, found all over the world. To create a vortex, you need a cone or a pyramid. You can see this with high voltage. Even Tesla used it in his oscillator design. Now, if we put a starting point at the Great Pyramid in Giza, you can connect all other ancient sites using a star or a pentagram. Then all of these spots are spaced harmonically away from each other. If we take out the straight lines, it becomes a signal. Since the Earth is a sphere, this is smart. Because if you map out the ancient sites, their degrees away from each other are in harmony with the pentagram. Every side on the dodecahedron is a pentagram, and each side contains the golden ratio within it. Since the golden ratio is a perfect vortex, when those spin on each side, the entire dodecahedron can spin, and none of the vortexes will tangle with any other vortexes. To know where these vortexes are going, we need 3 points to determine the triangulation of the location we want it to go. Ironically, we have 2 fixed points in the sky and 1 constantly rotating one on an axis. That's Earth. So if we line up our antennas with those spots, we could communicate with light like we do today in a 4-dimensional internet network. Just make sure you keep track of the domain names.
Whoa.
The internet of the ancient world used.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Hey, where'd all these zeppelins go? For real. Atmospheric energy.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Like a splinter in your mind. Driving you mad. You take the...
There are different realities.
There is a Japanese legend that says, when two souls are destined to be together, they are connected by an invisible thread. No matter the time, place, or situation, this thread may stretch or tangle, but it will never break. Another legend says, if a boy ever loses his loved one, he will search for her in everyone he meets. If you can't sleep at night, it's because you're awake in someone else's dreams.
What?
The sun and moon yearned for each other, but time kept them apart. So, God painted the skies with eclipses, proving that even the most improbable love can unite. You wear the face of who you loved most in your past life. When our eyes meet, the whole world falls silent, and time stands still. Nothing else exists apart from you and me when our eyes meet. If you're losing everything, remember, trees lose their leaves every year, yet they still wait for things to come. There is a Japanese